did. It's just the fact that like, if we.
I mean, it depends what you write on the note.
Same building, you know what I'm saying? Tell them put a ring down
Right.
there.
But no, but listen.
The UK folks with me.
Imagine the
I don't know, maybe it's different for like.
Yeah, I got bars.
all that aspirations to be. You telling me you're normal after robot pussy?
I'm actually 5'8".
90% of the shots that people shoot at you are probably disrespectful.
Girls always know.
Like, yo, buy the fucking sex robot.
You didn't let me get to tier 3.
I will.
What if that whole clap like that whole?
I would.
That's a law.
Or throwing ass in the club.
It's the normal difference. You can't be the same size as me.
So rude.
Really, real shit.
100% human being.
Yeah, y'all saying that now.
This is where it gets real dope.
Alright, welcome back, man. This is the GrAy area, of course. I'm your host, GrAy. We in here again, man. Fresh episode. I got the homie, not the homies, just one today. What's up with you?
Hey, it's D. Clark, Mr. Forever Loyal. That's it.
That's it. Yeah. And we have two very special guests, man. These are my high school friends, still friends with them today. Some very intelligent people, to say the least, man. And they're blessing the podcast to come on there and spit their knowledge and spit their truth, man. So, introducing Abike.
Why do you say like a question?
Because I feel like sometimes I mispronounce it and shit.
Abike?
Did I say that right?
Yeah, you said it right.
Abike.
Yeah.
What's up?
He knows me as Ashley.
I know it as Ashley.
You know, in high school, I went by my middle name, Ashley. But my first name is Abike.
Abike.
So.
It's African.
It's African.
Off top. And that voice right there. This is my boy Dantonio Cooksy.
Yeah, how y'all doing?
Alrighty, man. How y'all feeling today? How y'all feeling tonight? We recording this tonight, you know.
I'm feeling good.
Y'all good?
Real good.
Blessed to be black, you know.
Hey, I hear that.
You got the dashiki on and everything,
Oh
huh?
yeah, you woke. Hey, you already
You woke, right?
Wakanda.
Right.
Alright, let's waste no time, man. Speaking of woke, and my man came in here with the dashiki on, so I think a lot of people, just generally speaking, you see somebody in a dashiki, you automatically assume, yeah, that brother right there, he must be woke. He got the dashiki on, this and that. But I see nowadays, man, it seems like the term woke is a little bit exploited. It doesn't have its same meaning or value. And you guys, y'all are some of the most introspective people I know and very outspoken. So I'd love to get y'all opinion on that. The term woke. How do y'all feel about it?
Well, I want to start off by saying, you know, with the dashiki thing, before this whole woke movement happened, when you see a person in dashiki, I always automatically assume that they're just African.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're from Africa, because it's a popular clothing.
Yeah.
So, in regards to the woke thing, yeah, I definitely think it's become a trend to be woke. It's lost its lost its power. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because when you hear woke, I know me, I think, okay, well, you was asleep before.
Mm-hmm.
So, being asleep in this world, what does that mean, you know?
So you saying like the Matrix, how like they pulled the plug?
Definitely. That's woke, you know? Being woke, I mean, is seeing your friends still sleeping. And that's just not, that's not fun.
So we stuck in the Matrix.
I would definitely say so. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and say what you got to say.
Well, I appreciate that, feminist.
I'm just playing with you. But in regards to the dashiki, when I saw people wear them, I always thought they had knowledge of self. You know, they knew who they were proud of the skin they were in, they were proud of their hair and whatnot. Mm-hmm. So that's my first thing. And I like the movement of brothers and sisters going back to it, because we've been in this land so long, we've lost every sense of culture.
Right.
I
was gonna ask you, could that be seen? Could somebody make an argument that that's cultural appropriation when other brown skinned folk are wearing dashikis?
That aren't African?
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't say it's cultural appropriation because we all came from Africa.
Facts.
You know, we wasn't born here. Well, we were born here, but it's not our land of our not the this is not where we come from.
Mm-hmm.
We come from there, so we just wearing what we should have been wearing the whole time.
Interesting.
But in regards to the woke thing, I look at it like this, right? If you're dreaming and you wake up out your sleep, you're like, "Ooh, that was a dream I was in. All right, I'm good." What nowadays woke is just that people was dreaming, and they woke up out their sleep, but they didn't realize it's another level of awakening that has to happen.
Right.
Because the main people claiming to be woke don't even know what
It's
the
very
world
surface.
is about.
Yeah.
So can you be woke on certain subjects, or is woke like a collective thing? Like when you understood the terminology woke back then,
Initially, yeah.
was that just everything collectively knowledge that I have now gained allows me to be woke, or is it okay, I'm awake on certain subjects including this, that, and the third?
Well, I mean, it's definitely levels of wokeness, so to say. It's just as you keep unlocking them, you start to realize where you were previously is not really that great.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like where I am now, not that I'm anything myself, but just me searching it out. Like years ago in high school, I first heard about, like, for example, like the Illuminati, that the music industry was real wicked and messed up, right?
Yeah.
But nowadays, I think that's baby level. Like, you should be able to see that by just listening to the lyrics.
Yeah,
Right,
it's levels,
right,
huh? It's
right.
levels to this woke shit.
After
It's
you
just
get some
saying.
money, like, that
Right.
ain't nothing good.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's
That's
definitely
prostitution.
levels to it. Oh yeah,
Right.
for sure.
Right.
Yeah, it's funny. Like, I feel like people will throw out a conspiracy and be like, "Yeah, y'all niggas need to wake up, man. Yeah, I'm woke and stuff like that." But I definitely think everybody uses it.
It's
so,
a trend.
So even if I did, and I don't think I'm woke at all. I mean, I am who I am, but I don't even want to claim woke because its agenda is attached to people who are clearly not woke, clearly still disrespect a woman. You know, clearly do a lot of different stuff, and that's another question I'd love to get y'all perspective on. You know, what's the beef between black women and black men? Like, do you feel like black men turned their back on black women, or vice versa, or?
We gonna ask the black woman, huh?
I
We gonna ask the
mean,
black woman this.
You hear? But for real though, what are you seeing now? That's, I don't know. Like, what is it like? Do you feel like it's true that, I guess, black women support black men more than black men support black women?
Oh yeah,
Why
yeah.
is it?
I'm sure we all can agree to that one.
I don't.
Oh, you don't?
No. I feel like it depends on where you were, where you from, and how you were raised.
Okay.
I mean, because if you were a suburban black kid, rather, you more logical. Is the optical to go venture out and go try a bunch of new stuff. But if you was in an urban area and everything, from the hood or whatever you say, I feel like you still stick with your people, you know.
Are you talking about like interracial dating?
Yeah, but I'm just saying like with the support and everything wise too. So
So you don't think that black women, well, for the suburban kid example that you gave, you don't think black women support the suburban kid? Is that what you're saying? I'm just trying to understand.
No, I'm like, the question is the black men don't support black women as much as vice versa, rather. But I'm saying, yes, maybe for like that a suburban family with money and everything, yes, because they don't understand that struggle of that connection. But these hood family and everything, these urban people with they understand that
we struggle together. Okay.
So it's a deeper meaning to it.
So it's more so the class you come from depends on if you support your women or not.
I would disagree.
Yes,
I don't think that's true.
I just feel like it's how you basically like where you from, how you was raised. Like that's the simplest way I can.
You think it's person by person?
Yeah, that's a better way.
Yeah, I think it's person by person because I've definitely seen like dudes I know came from the struggle that I went to school with, that the only way out was, you know, college. I mean college football or whatever. And shit, they openly bashing black women on our campus.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, I think it's something that's psychological, but I don't mean to go on my own rant, but I want to hear y'all thoughts on.
Yeah, well, my perspective on it is just, as far as the beef with black men and black women, I would say, as a black man, and being around other black men throughout life, I feel as though, I always told her this, like, when a woman, and I'm not making excuses for women, I feel as though when a woman is out here doing crazily, you know, maybe out here wilding out a little bit, and we ain't talking about the women that's out here just giving it up for free, you know, all that just wild and stuff, but we saying like a woman that's maybe trying to find love,
Yeah.
but she don't know herself, she wasn't taught right or whatnot, and she kind of like, you know, was going through the ringer and stuff, having bad relationships. I feel like a lot of times they don't know through ignorance, you know, and also a lot of women are broken, right? But I can say when black men, when they out here hoeing early in life, they making that decision.
Yeah.
Like, shoot, I'm gonna do this, and then I'll eventually settle down.
So you don't think their reason is also a defense mechanism almost?
No, I'm not saying black men are not hurt, because black men, when they get hurt, it's similar situations. They go through similar effects as black women when they get hurt.
Right.
But I just noticed it's like they make that decision more consciously. Like they say, shoot, I may settle down with this girl, I may settle down with that one, but they have a choice in it. Like they have enough wisdom to know they have a choice in the matter. Well, a lot of girls, they kind of be out here just going through emotions. Yeah. And I'm not saying all women are ignorant of it either. So I would just say, like, if we had to break it up, I'd definitely give black men most of the blame, especially because we supposed to be the head, we supposed to be the leaders, we supposed to be the protectors and the providers. And if the head throw it off,
you can't expect
the person you supposed to take care of, the weaker vessel, to be right. You know what I'm saying?
You calling women weak?
I was just about to say that too. Trying to say, yeah, they weak.
Women ain't weak, but just from a biblical standpoint, it says they're weaker vessel. You know, they protect us as well, so they're not weak in that effect. But just, I look at it like this, right? Black women have always had black men back.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yep.
I saw a study, a Pew study, right? As of 2014-2015, right? Black men, 24% of new marriages, they marry outside their race 24% of the time. Black women marry outside their race 12% of the time. In 1980, they took that statistic, and black men was at 8%, and black women was at 3%. If you notice, always 2 to 1. Black men marrying outside their race twice as much as the women. Yeah. So it's like, if we gonna sit there and put the blame at the women, we need to doubly point the blame
at ourselves. Yeah.
Exactly. So,
what do you think there are there any steps to kind of mending that relationship? And like Devontae said, it's not just everybody's not of that mindset. You know, it's some out there that definitely support the black woman just as much as the black women support the black man. But I think as a collective, the disrespect between each gender has grown, and I don't know if it's getting better or worse.
You saw one of the steps it would, like, what we need to do to try to get it solved.
I mean, that would, if you got anything.
Shoot, I mean, I know if you're trying to solve anything for real, it starts with accountability. Yeah. On both sides. Yeah. I would say, because like if we look at the statistics and we look at history, like I could say, Loving versus Virginia, it was a white man wanting to marry a black woman. She was biracial, but they said she was black. They wanted, it was illegal to marry interracially. I believe it was like the 1930s, 40s. Don't quote me on that. We can look that up. But ever since that time, that law was passed where you can marry outside the race. Black men have married outside their race, and up until 2010, more than all the other race men combined. Now we only make up what we like 12% of the population. It ain't that much. But for us as black men to have married outside of our race more than all other men combined, what does that say about us? We have to look at it and be like, okay, back in the day, when I went more modest and had self-respect, oh, they kind of Old Testament.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go get this Becky. You know, she willing to do whatever it takes.
She
You know
down.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then you see the black women, okay, they taking our men doing that. Well, let me be like that.
Right. What do I do
Then
to
they
keep
start
my
acting
man?
like that. Now what? Y'all hoes and tricks.
Yeah.
But
Don't make
then,
no sense.
we'll call them that. But then we're still gonna get Becky that been with every other dude in college.
Yeah.
We'll overlook that though. But let our woman go and
Show some ankle. Oh no.
show some ankle, go have a bad relationship or two. Man, you be damaged because I don't even want you.
Right.
So we gotta come through as black men. I think. Alright, look, we've been wrong. We let y'all down.
Yeah.
Let's.
But with that being said, the women after, okay, we've did our wrong too.
Right.
That's what I think though.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, everybody ain't gonna take that accountability, but I think you're right on point with what you're saying, man. That's some good stuff, man.
You took the words right out my mouth.
All right, let's switch some gears, man. The N word. It's a very
Niggas?
Niggas?
niggas.
Niggas.
I know what that is. That's what we all like.
Nah, not that one.
What's the N word?
Nigga, Nigga. Nah, I just feel like it seems. I don't want to say it seems like almost every week we see a video of like somebody, a white person or somebody saying the N word.
Yeah.
Whether it be accidentally or on purpose. And that famous Fortnite player, I don't know if y'all know him. His name is Ninja. It's a white dude or whatever.
We've
He
seen
was
the video from him before.
he cold, super cold dude at Fortnite. But I think he was, I guess, drunk or something like, I don't know. They was making some kind of excuse, but he had said the N word or whatever. And I was just kind of looking through it, and I saw a tweet. I don't know if Myles Garrett was actually. This is a tweet from Myles Garrett. I don't know if he was saying this tweet as in defending of Ninja, or if he was just saying it again. But I'll read it because I follow him. Cold player, Myles Garrett, by the way. I will never understand the usage of the N word. Who can say it and who can't say it? When and why you should be offended by it? Either everyone should say it or no one should. And for me, my nigga, I'm gonna say nigga. That's just because for me it means I don't view it negatively, but those that don't, because my mom and dad they won't say it at all because they feel a type of way about it and what it means to them. So I definitely respect that point of view either. But to say that anybody can say it or no one should say it, I don't necessarily disagree. I don't necessarily agree with that, and I'd love to hear what y'all think about that.
Well, my viewpoint on the N word, I definitely use the N word. I say nigga sometimes. I use it amongst my own.
Yeah.
I never refer to anyone outside of, my race as a nigga. Not to their face.
Yeah.
I try not to even use the word around them because I don't want them to think that it's okay to say that around me. And when it is a person who is not black saying the N word, it's not cool with me. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Just because, first and foremost, you're not black. You don't know what that word means. You don't know where it came from. This was a word that was, used in the derogatory way towards our people, our ancestors. So, me.
Yeah.
And for you to say that word, you have no connection to that word whatsoever. Yeah. That word means nothing to you when you are not black. It means nothing to you. So for you to say it and just play it around like it's nothing, it's offensive.
Well, what about people who grew up in these environments all their life?
Still ain't got,
no excuse.
Still ain't got no excuse.
No excuse because you know what's funny? When's the last time you called somebody a wetback? Do you? What's up, my wetback?
Nah.
Do you say anything like that?
I don't cross that line. Nah.
We don't do that. But why is it okay for people of that Hispanics or something like that to go and just say what's up, my nigga, and it's no big deal?
What if the kind of argument Hispanics and stuff, they minorities as well?
And so what
honestly,
that got to do with
the
it?
term wetback, that is, from my understanding, it's like you always sweating, you working hard.
It's not necessary.
Like cracker.
Yeah.
You whipping somebody.
It was never cracker as in like the food.
Yeah.
Because you're white like a cracker. It's cracker as in that whip is cracking on our backs. That's the one that be.
Wait,
Right.
is that where that came from? I didn't know
That's
that.
what it came
That's
from.
not even derogatory.
Massa. Massa is not master, broken English.
Yeah.
It's Hebrew for oppressor.
But
But that's another.
Oh,
That's
on,
another
on,
subject.
on the N word though. On the N word. Yeah.
like,
honestly,
do you believe in the claim that we reclaim the N word?
No.
How do you feel about that?
Well, let me say I use it.
I mean, if we use how we're using it, we obviously that's how we
You
think.
can't
We
reclaim
reclaim.
something if, in my opinion, you can't reclaim something that was used as in a derogatory
So
way.
you don't use the N word.
What about bitch?
I use it,
Bitch.
but it's like
I'm just kidding you.
I don't.
So why do you use it if it's derogatory then? If you view it as derogatory, because I don't.
No,
Not
I'm
when I'm amongst my
let's
own.
think about it though. I'm saying so. If I say it to you, it's like, oh, it's all love, you know what I'm saying? But say I was white and I say it to you, you don't catch offense. At least I am. That's how I'm gonna feel like.
Yeah,
like,
I'm
who you
saying
talking to?
us as black people.
Yeah, amongst ourselves.
We
Yeah,
reclaimed it and turned the negative into
to
a positive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Oh,
I
I
mean,
get what you're saying now. Yeah,
some
yeah.
people will argue that. Or
Yeah,
whatever,
that's
I didn't mean to cut you off, Dantonio.
I'm about to say, I ain't mean to cut you off either, but like I feel like our generation is the one that tried to flip it and everything. Like I feel like our moms and everything.
Yeah, they're
our
not. They're not
they
gonna
don't
say
really
it.
rock with it.
Or if they do, they use it in context, like
Oh yeah.
like a nigga is who ain't shit, ain't on their stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
Well, I guess I say like I do use the N word, of course, in my household. I can see where people come from as far as not using the N word.
yeah,
But at the same time, I'm not gonna say we reclaimed it, but we were called it. So I kind of feel as though if we choose to use it amongst each other, that's your personal choice.
right.
You know, I'm not gonna knock you for using the N word, even though I could see the claim of you shouldn't use it, you don't want them to use it, but I'm not gonna live my life because I don't want them to use it. You know what I'm saying? If I want to use it, I'm gonna use it. You shouldn't be worried about if I'm using it because you've done enough harm to us as a people.
Right.
What you mean you gonna put us through 200-300 years of slavery, Jim Crow, all of this stuff, and then we want to use the N word too.
We should be able to say the N word. What?
You
I want to
know,
be included.
Like y'all a victim.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Like, can we have this?
Right.
It's never enough with them.
Never.
But you know, the N word in itself, though, man. From what I see, like it was probably started. Don't it just mean black?
What'd you say?
Does it mean black?
N word.
I mean,
Because I could say like
I don't want to speak
I don't
wrong
know if
on
you know,
the
like,
genesis of it, but
in the Bible, you know, I believe it's Acts 13:1.
right,
They say they were first called Niger and Antioch.
right.
Antioch's a Greek city, or the word Niger is pronounced. It's actually nigger.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But
Called black, yeah.
oh,
So,
Niger is
Yeah, Niger. That's not how you say Niger.
Yeah, they switched the name
Yeah,
to make it non-offensive
Yeah,
and everything.
it's nigger.
Okay.
That's the word.
Yeah.
In the scriptures, they were talking about Israelites being called nigger in Greek.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
Is it black? Yeah.
if they started the calling of that, then I mean, we can do what we want with the word. I feel.
Yeah.
We didn't
Nah,
go
for
through
sure.
it, so-
And you know, I try to be conscious not to use it
Yeah.
as much,
Yeah.
but for
And
me,
primarily when we use it, it be on some you act
It's on
like
some-
a nigga, like.
oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah,
But
yeah.
it can't be in there like my nigga. You know
Yeah, that's
what
what
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what I'm saying. Like, man, I just feel like when it's like
It depends
yo,
on the
like, yo,
context.
what's up, if I'm like, yo, what's up, my nigga? I ain't see it. Like, I feel like this is, I hope this don't sound like crazy when I say this, but I don't know. It's like a sense of like
Familiar.
togetherness and
Yeah.
familiarity, and
Yeah.
just like, man, that's my dude.
I
Like,
feel
I
ya.
can say what's up, my dude, but if you're like,
Yeah.
man, that's my nigga. It's just
Right,
like,
right. It's an
I don't know.
exclusiveness.
It's
You
weird.
know, it's
Yeah.
an exclusiveness.
I guess I gotta
The
work.
master gave us a name. We're gonna stick to it now.
Yeah. I guess I gotta work on that, but
Right.
it's
No, but
like-
I
yeah, I
respect the
feel you, I
people
feel you.
who
I'm
don't
the same way.
who don't like the name.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
You
for
know,
sure.
like I understand why you don't like it, and you know, it's always I wouldn't use it if you don't like it.
Yeah.
You know, I would
Right.
definitely suppress my want to use it, but yeah,
Real talk, real talk.
yeah.
All right, Black Panther. Let's talk about it. What did y'all think about the movie? Did y'all like it?
Definitely enjoyed it. We haven't seen it for the
I've seen
second
it twice.
time, but yeah, you've seen it twice. But yeah, definitely enjoyed that movie.
That movie was cool, man.
Very
I feel
cool.
as though more so, not even a plot of the movie, nothing like that. Just seeing that representation of our people, and not like the watered down version, like the mixed biracial version.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like we seeing black people,
black
you know?
women,
Yeah.
darker skinned women. That's important.
Big time. Important.
That's important. You know.
Right.
Yeah, representation. I like just. I remember the actresses said, seeing what Africa could have been if white people wouldn't have went through and did what they did.
That was the.
Because what if?
Yeah,
you know
true.
What if? So, we so great now. We went through all this stuff, and we still on our 2 feet. Kicking and screaming right now. So imagine if we would have been untouched.
What?
And been able to live and mind our own resources.
Think for ourselves and.
Many of the greatest inventions was by us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But they don't know that.
Most of them.
Exactly.
They don't know that. They don't know that.
Right up. So what was y'all think about the dynamic between T'Challa and Killmonger? Because I see a lot of different opinions, especially on Killmonger. I've seen, Killmonger, he was right. He was trying to help us out. You know what I'm saying? So, but he might have went about it the wrong way, and I feel like that was kind of my stance on Killmonger. I thought Killmonger, he had good intentions, but he was super emotionally driven by those decisions. So he was very aggressive in his approach to try to make change. What y'all think about that?
Let me get this one, Queen.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. My bad.
So, primarily, this is what it is, right? With Killmonger, you can't sit here and want the betterment for black people thinking like a white person. He came through destabilizing their whole civilization using white tactics. He said, I'm learning from them, and I'm going to use it, right?
Yeah.
That's that dark white.
You dark white at that point. Because what else Killmonger do in the movie? He killed the black woman.
Yeah, he said, yeah. I mean, even before that, he said he killed his own people to get back to where he's at.
So how can you truly be down for us? Now I understand the dynamic between T'Challa. He was born with a vibranium spoon in his mouth, and Killmonger was he was in the hood and whatnot.
Yeah.
But look, it's like this. This is my thing. What's better for your people? Is knowledge better for us as black people, or is us stripping us out of America, putting us somewhere without no knowledge through force? Killmonger wanted to use force. T'Challa, he admitted, Killmonger, your overall message, I agree with.
Yeah, your ideology.
But the way you're going about it is wrong. So what he did, he chose to educate us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know it's small scale right now, just one hood apartment or whatever, but
right.
That makes a difference. I feel like education is more powerful than just force and power.
For sure.
So basically you don't think violence solves anything?
Nah, because I guess through my life, man, who in power, all of that, it's a lot of factors that go into it.
Yeah.
You can be the biggest and the strongest, but if you ain't got no knowledge about you can show enough get whooped.
Oh, hell
real
yeah.
quick.
Big time.
So force is not always, look at David and Goliath, that story.
Yeah.
Like I always said, somebody told me once when it come to having knowledge, right? You always look at that one dude that got all the knowledge. Oh, bro, you got this huge blade, bro, you could cut anybody up. But guess what? If you got a little kitchen knife, if you're using it the right way, you can kill too.
Yeah.
A little kitchen knife.
It's all about
little
knowledge.
Yeah, how you use it. Oh yeah,
I
definitely.
might have talked about this on a podcast not too long ago. How black men want black women to have this certain image of what beauty looks like, and they hold women to this high standard of you have to act like this, do this, blah blah blase. And I don't know if we necessarily hold ourselves to that standard in itself.
Are you saying the black man is trying to mold the woman to the way that she can fit him?
That's a good point. I don't know. Do we do that?
I don't know, because I feel like that's not the point that you met that lady. It was something that was unique inside of her that intrigued your mind. So you like her for herself. If that's the way you're trying to say it and everything. That's the way I take it. I'm not gonna try to change nobody unless it's in certain ways, unless it's for the absolute better. You know what I'm saying? For health habits and stuff like that. But
Yeah,
so-
you super nigga. It seem like you always doing the right thing. So, but
Hey, I'm
typically,
Super nigga to the rescue.
typically,
Dun, dun, dun.
I feel like we do kind of hold women to a standard we don't hold ourselves to. And I mean, y'all seem to be doing great. So I don't know how the dynamic is between y'all two. But what y'all think about that?
First and foremost.
But I was
Who
gonna
is
say,
this nigga? I don't even know you like that.
whatever.
No, I'm just kidding.
Love.
Go ahead, babe.
You straight. But okay, so my thing is actually, we say, like we just saying, do black men try to mold black women for themselves?
Mm-hmm.
But would it be fair if you want a person to bring, say, just hypothetically, say you gotta have 2 pounds of gold to be worth something? I need for you to have at least 2 pounds of gold in your collection for me to be pleased with your performance, right? Yeah, you ain't worried about what you bring to the table.
Mm-hmm.
You so worried about what they can do for you, you ain't worried about what you can do for them. I feel as though black men, too often times, we like, look, man, first off, black women, you can't be darker than me.
I don't care about that.
Hair gotta at least be down to your bust.
Don't care.
Natural now.
Yeah, it gotta be curly.
Got it. No horses
No
now.
king. No king.
No horses.
No kids.
What?
Can't have more sex partners than your first 2 fingers.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they
Right though.
Shoot, can't be none of my homeboys.
Nah.
Or no nigga that I might kind of be cool with. You know what I'm saying? And then if you dark, you gotta be a virgin.
What?
You gotta have a skinny nose. Can't look too African. Like, it just, the expectations, in my opinion, get kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
I feel like it depends on with all that you just say. I feel like it depends on the person too. That's
course.
a personal choice.
Of
Naturally,
course, it depends
naturally.
on the person, but I'm not gonna take like for me myself. I feel like, you know, me and Devontae, we're good black men, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Deontay too. Not leave my brother out, you know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Black men, we sit together.
Right. You got exactly.
Black men, all black men faithful.
Right, exactly. We're perfect. But, you know, say we have a good standard for black women, right? Say we realistic. Say we want to do good. But then, that wouldn't be reality if we don't look at the world around us, looking at your teammates, looking at these niggas on Instagram and YouTube, wilding out with some ridiculous stuff. It's like, that has to get thrown into the equation, too.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
It's like...
And they are definitely a majority.
I was about to say, that represents the majority for sure.
Yeah, they are definitely a majority.
Yeah, you can't take a population sample and then pick
Just-
the outlier.
Yeah, the outlier. Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
that's good. But I always look at it like this: is this, if you want somebody good, you gotta be good. If I want a girl that ain't out here wilding, I don't need to be out here wilding. And I'm not saying people don't make their mistakes in life. You know, we make mistakes in life, and that's cool. But if you want somebody that hasn't lived your life, you can't be too upset if they just, you know, I know you changed. And if you feel you really changed and they still don't want you because of how your life was in the past, then that's their loss.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
But you need to
for Dio.
walk it. What's that song, amigo?
Walk it like I talk it.
You know, you need to
Walk
walk
it
it like you
like I
talk
talk
it.
it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
And,
real.
and if your walk ain't matching up to your talk, somebody said to me once, well, anybody said to me, I was on Skip and Shannon.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, your words, your mouth will tell you what you want to be, but your actions tell me what you really are, though.
Amen.
So you gotta actually put that work behind your actions. And if it ain't, is you all talk. You lying, you hypocrite, you need to go sit down somewhere.
Yeah. So why do you? And that's I think you eloquated. Is it
Illustrated.
Eloquotion, brother.
You.
That's that white man language.
Nah, you said that beautifully though, man. I think you put that into great terms, and I think that just highlights what that double standard is that we've kind of accepted as a culture almost, man. And once again, I think that goes back to creating the beef between black men and black women.
Now that's enough on black men. We need to hear some bad stuff about black women, though.
Yeah, let's talk about.
I ain't trying to get confused. No simp out here.
Yeah.
Simp, man.
All right, so you talking about you want to hear some bad stuff about black men?
We need to hear some of y'all accountability, because y'all be out here.
For sure.
Well, yeah, definitely. I agree. I feel like, you know, as a woman, and this is this is constructive criticism on my own. You know what I'm saying? We sometimes don't take accountability in some of the stuff that we do. Like, for example, niggas ain't shit. Niggas ain't shit.
That's a theme on this show.
Niggas ain't shit.
Man, we done heard that so many
Niggas
times.
ain't shit, okay?
That ain't true,
Niggas
though.
ain't shit. But we gotta remember, you can say niggas ain't shit. That's okay.
Yeah.
But who's dating that ain't shit nigga? You are.
Facts.
All right? So, in my opinion, we all get that first chance, you know, to fuck up. Once you get an ain't shit nigga and he ruin your life or whatever like that, damn, shame on him. But that second relationship you're in, and you get that same ain't shit nigga, it's not the ain't shit nigga fault. It's you.
The second time?
The second time, yes, because guess what?
I feel like you gotta get a little leeway the second time, maybe the third time.
But are you dating for fun, or are you dating to you know you're trying to find a person for you?
That's real.
You know, are you dating for fun? Are you dating just for the hell of it? If you're dating for the hell of it, don't listen to what I gotta say.
Right.
I'm here to talk to people who dating for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So that second time around, you get that ain't shit nigga. Look, don't beat yourself up about it. Get out of that relationship, but take from that relationship.
Right.
Take the bad first, you know? Identify that bad, women. We got to do this, you know? Just because we can't keep blaming these men. We look stupid. Yeah. All the relationships I've been with, all these niggas, all they do is cheat. All they do is lie. Well, how are you continuing to attract all these niggas? Why are you going for the same man?
Yeah.
You know?
Because he got a section. He got
a section.
He throwing money in the air.
Right. And that
he got a beard.
Right. And but it's things like that. You know, you can't let that be the only reason why you get with a man. You know, that can't be.
Absolutely not.
That's very surface. That's very surface.
I always ask women, to your point, I ask anybody, like, man or woman, you really say you want love, you want to find a wife, you want to find a husband. I ask them this. It's how I know if they really serious about it. If I told you right now, your husband or your wife be the next person you meet, be everything you want, but you had to wait till marriage to have sex, would you do it? If your answer is no, then you're not ready for it.
Oh yeah, my answer is no.
You're not willing to do it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you don't deserve it at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And I always tell women, especially women, right? What's the best way to weed out an ain't shit nigga?
We can go to Vegas.
We lock it up.
Right.
Until marriage.
Right.
Dang.
Right.
A lot of niggas.
They don't have time for that
You
shit.
gotta have a special
because
type of ain't shit nigga to marry you just to hit and divorce.
That's the likelihood of that is real low.
Yeah.
That's a way to combat these ain't shit niggas.
If you go that far, you can't even get mad at yourself at that point.
Yeah, because you got married.
You like, damn,
you a wife. Yeah, he ain't shit. Yeah.
And I was like, and give me half of everything you got.
Oh yeah, and then that divorce, that money. Oh, we gonna get something out you, big fella.
Oh, that's the truth. That's like the highest level of ain't shit. That's like
That's
like the hand at the end of Super Smash Bros. When you gotta fight everybody to get to the end.
Right.
You date a nigga who waited till marriage just to hit.
When you say it like
that was the ain't shit king. Right
Damn,
there.
right. Ain't shit king.
That's funny, man.
Yeah.
That remind me of my dad. My dad married a woman just to save his house and divorced her a month later.
Damn. Your dad is an ain't shit nigga.
That nigga Tony. But
that nigga Tony.
But you know, yeah.
No,
but I always tell him.
Yeah, and let me reiterate, my ladies out here, I'm not out here trying to side with these niggas. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not trying to go against my own, but I really do want the betterment for my my girls.
Yeah.
You know, I hate seeing us being heartbroken. It's not fun. I know what that's like. It's not fun.
It's not fun for us either.
It's not. Yeah, men get their heart broken too, of course.
I think that drives a lot of the ain't shitness too. That the first heartbreak a dude had.
Yeah.
Oh, and
you go out there and start trying to wild
coping mechanism, man.
Oh yeah, and I feel like dudes, women get over heartbreak much easier than dudes. Let a dude get hurt once. It's raps. I ain't getting hurt on 40 at least.
Hey, for real.
You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, I say with the dudes that do want somebody real, dudes be so quick to try to impress a woman to get her to like him. They don't actually realize this dating process, this texting process is a way for you to see if she's worthy of your time.
Yeah, a lot of
dudes
men
be,
forget
let
that.
me impress you, bro. Let me see what y'all can do. But you ain't even checking if she got the credentials to meet up to your standards.
Yeah.
dudes be out here desperate. That's what I call. I'm not gonna say pussy, but I guess I already said it. That's what it is, though.
Yeah.
If you willing to just do whatever for a woman without ever seeing if she's worthy of your time,
that's why
you don't value yourself, and you gonna always keep getting hurt.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, definitely.
I feel that, man. Well, this is beautiful, man. I don't want to keep y'all too much longer, but I do have one more question, man. Y'all are flat earthers, right? Y'all believe the earth is flat, if I'm not mistaken, from knowing y'all, right?
I'm not gonna say I'm a flat earther. I'm gonna say I'm a truther.
I'm a truther.
Well, explain that. Why is the earth flat?
All right, cool. If we look,
where do we start?
Before Copernicus came out with the heliocentric model, whenever he did,
right?
I don't
famous philosopher, scientist.
Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah. Before that, every single civilization on Earth thought the Earth was flat. With an ice wall around it, with a big glass-like thing.
So all the civilizations thought this exact thought.
Bruh, everybody. Mm-hmm. Egyptians, Hebrews, Mayans, Incans, Greeks.
And mind you, these people aren't stupid now.
You remember, you got these megaliths out here that weigh so much we can't even move them now. They've done things with technology that we still
know what
can't
you're talking
do.
about, but yeah, we hear you.
Hashtag stay woke, you know what I'm saying?
Look it up. If you don't know what's going
the
on,
the pyramids are so precise that not even we can't do that nowadays. And it line up with the stars and all types of stuff.
Crazy.
So crazy, right?
So the people, I'm reading this right now. Mm-hmm. They say if you look out the window on a transatlantic flight, you can most of the times see the curvature of the Earth on the horizon.
Can you see the curvature, or does the horizon always meet your eyesight?
So you think it's based on the limitations of our eyesight, what you perceive and...
Well, my thing is just like this, right? If we go... Let's think about this, right? Okay. Simple argument. What percentage of the Earth is water?
70, yeah.
70, right? 70%, right? 70, they say. Does water curve, or does water fill its vessel and then flatten out?
Fill its vessel.
Can you see water sticking to any ball in any other instance?
What do you mean?
In nature, like, can you see gravity? Can you see if I got a tennis ball and I put water on it, would it stick to it? Can you see gravity? Can
the water just get wet. What do you mean?
It's gonna get absorbed.
Oh, you saying can you see it?
Can you see it?
No, you can't. You can't physically see it with your eyes.
Yeah,
well, you can see the wetness though.
Well, I'm not talking. The wetness is gonna fall off. What I'm saying, will that water stick to the ball?
Oh,
like how the
we cover it.
Yeah.
No.
Can we see what's going on in Earth anywhere in nature?
Anywhere else? Is there another example?
Do you see large masses attracting smaller masses to it? Never. We know water always finds its level. Period. Point blank.
Right.
We got miles and miles of oceans and stuff. I know y'all probably been to Galveston. Y'all see them oil rigs out there? They be out there, right? According to NASA science, it's 8 inches per square mile, 8 inches per mile squared. Meaning, if you got an oil rig 150 miles out, squared, multiplied by 8 and divided by 12 to get how many feet it should be of curvature.
Right.
But you don't see this drop in curvature. You don't see that. Because why? If the Earth is curved and based off the numbers and the science, it's supposed to be curved this much. But if it's not curving that much, what does that mean? It ain't curved, right? Also,
and these are NASA facts.
This is numbers. You go do it. What? How do we establish something to be fact? It got to be
do
easy.
Math and all that.
Right.
Ignorance.
Experiments.
Right. Test it. Yeah. Test it. Yeah.
That's how you get something right.
Yeah.
Okay. A brother, this white dude back in the day, I believe it was like late 1800s. He put a news ad in England. He was like, "Man, I'll give somebody $100,000. They prove to me how the Earth is flat. This proved my theory." The dude, what he did was, it might be one. I might be confusing it. They tied something real heavy to a ground, right? They got a hot air balloon. No, they got a blimp. They attached the rope to it, to the blimp. They put the blimp in the air. Because, blimps can run by themselves, right? They can stay in the same spot for hours.
Just off the gas or whatever.
Yeah, gas, right? Yeah. He was up there for 2-3 hours. Based off the rotation of the Earth, he should have been in a different country. But he had a rope attached to the blimp, and he didn't move.
Because, how do you, from that, how would he be able to perceive that the Earth was actually rotating?
Well, because They say the Earth rotates.
Because we don't feel. So the Earth doesn't rotate. Is what you're saying?
No, well, yeah. So yeah, it does move. So even if we sat there and don't feel it, you should be able to tell based off science and experimentation. If I go and put a blimp up there and I sit up there for 2-3 hours and I attach myself to the ground, either I should stay where I am and this thing should be moving, or something's supposed to be happening.
Yeah.
Because think about it. If you were never told that we live on a ball, if you were never told the Earth is rotating, what do you think?
I mean, we'll never.
I
would
wouldn't
never think that it was a
globe.
globe.
You think we on a rotating ball? We ain't moved. You don't feel it.
Yeah, you don't feel it.
I mean, but how would you? I'm speaking for the people. I mean, I don't know.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hashtag
Say,
control
you
opposition.
believe the Earth flat too?
I don't know.
I'm the only.
I mean, I don't.
Well, I'm
I just
indifferent.
don't know.
I don't know enough to say.
Yeah, I'm about to say. Yeah, I don't know enough to say. Like, I'm just like, I like to hear other opinions and stuff. But you know what I'm saying? If it's a globe, how you saying? But like, well, y'all don't think the Earth's around, but I'm just saying.
But we once did, you know.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. But like, you know, you saying like he didn't move or whatever, like that theory. Granted, but you can drop like, if something's heavy enough, you know what I'm saying, it can stay in one spot. You get what I'm saying? So like, if I had dropped the like a weight in the ocean, it's gonna stay in that one spot. It's not gonna move just because, you know what I'm saying, it's heavy enough. So I'm saying, you saying like how it's like if it's rotating and everything. What if it was like he was heavy enough, or what he was using was heavy enough that he can't move because he's heavy enough. So I feel like
we talking about
there's a rope. The rope is supposed to show.
I thought you said the man was at the end of the rope. You get what I'm saying?
No, it is a blimp in the air, and then he attached something to the ground on the land.
He attached it to something on the ground.
Yeah,
to show that the land is moving.
But you get what I'm saying though? But like how heavy was the thing
what
that's
I'm
on
saying
the ground?
The weight is irrelevant in it because the Earth should be spinning. Okay,
the
so
whole land, Earth,
the land is spinning.
So unless it's super heavy. If it was that heavy, it would just sit there, and while it's rotating, it should just be breaking the Earth, and you know what I'm saying? Just strong, heavy. I'm breaking whatever that's coming. I'm not moving, but
I hear you. I get you.
And also, I'm gonna say too, it's a lot of scientists that have disproved it.
Yeah.
Copernicus made the theory of heliocentrism by having another theory of gravity, which you can't see in nature anywhere.
Right.
Which all of this, like, I mean, you know, I'm an engineer or whatever, but a lot of time people say, if you have density and buoyancy, you can explain all of this stuff. You don't need gravity. But that's my 2 cents. And also,
I feel it, bro.
And also, to your point, one more thing, right? You know,
come on.
If for the people that claim to be Christians, God-fearing Christians, Muslims, anybody, both of them books say the Earth is flat, because
you know what
Genesis 1:6 says, and God created a firmament to separate the waters from the waters. Do you know what a firmament is?
Nah, let me know.
What that mean?
I'm not biblically versed like that.
Rather, it's a vault, pretty much a vault to go over the earth, right? He said he made the earth, right? He made heaven, he made earth, he made a firmament to separate the waters from the waters. He said the waters that are below the firmament, he told them go and become oceans.
Yeah.
And the waters above the firmament, they just chilling up there. Because when the Noah's flood happened, he opened the windows of heaven, and the waters above the firmament came and flooded this.
Go ahead, Pastor. I feel you. I feel you on that.
Hey, man.
Nah, bro.
It's a lot, bro.
Yeah, nah, for sure, man. And I that's good. That's good stuff, man. I love hearing different perspectives because, especially in person, because I feel like it's so easy. You know, you can easily find articles, videos to support any ideology, any thoughts you have, man. So I just wanted to throw that last nugget out there, man, because
for the feminists out there, she didn't get to talk, so baby,
you want to say? Oh, I asked you this. I asked you about the time zone. That's as somebody who isn't privy to the flat Earth knowledge or whatever. How do you explain time zones, day and night? You feel me? So if it was a flat Earth, if the sun was up, wouldn't it cover the entire Earth?
Okay. Well, when it comes to, I guess what you're asking is why isn't the sun just going away, or there's some kind of misconception about the flat Earth?
Because you can explain time zones on a round Earth, but I haven't heard the flat Like why is it? Why it's dark right now?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it sunny somewhere else right now on a flat Earth?
Well, have you ever thought about the sun not being as big as they told you?
Nope, I haven't.
You've never heard of that, so
well, maybe I have because it's right there. So
right,
you kind of think it's like maybe a little.
It's kind of right there. If you take a look at it, you know. With that being said, the sun is not 93 million miles away. You know, it's not 93. It's right there. Mm-hmm. You know, and the sun
How close is it?
it's right there. Look up.
I mean,
look
you
up.
saying right there, but let's talk
It's
numbers.
right there.
Hey man, if you want to go there, like people have estimated based off how the sun rays sit and using geometry and whatnot. What say sun probably like 3,000 miles across.
I mean, have y'all ever been in
That's-
the plane?
Wow.
Took a look at the sun. I mean, it's right there. They have sunspots.
Ain't
you
it
can
funny
see the
that the sun
sunspot.
is 93 million miles bigger than the Earth and also 93 million miles away, so it bounces out. It looks like it's like 1 to 1, just whoop, gone.
You call bullshit.
But, you know.
Nah.
Right, but to answer your question, the reason why it's dark over here and light wherever the sun is at this time, it's just, you know, the sun is not huge and it's over there and not over here.
Right.
Does that make any sense? It's over
perspective.
there
You can't see
and
it.
not right. Exactly. We have about a 3 mile vision.
Sight perception, yeah.
Yeah, sight perception. So yeah.
Ooh. What if? But you know how you on a plane and you look down, you can see the ground.
Yeah.
That's more than 3 miles.
But can
But
you
it's
see what's
big,
going
though.
on the ground? Yeah, the ground is huge. Can you see what's going on the ground? Can you see the people walking? Can you see the cars driving? And can
Yeah,
you
you
see
can,
the
see, you can see the cars driving. You can
when
see
you're
the
all
cars.
the way, it depends on, you know, when we're ascending in the
No,
plane.
I'm talking when we up there. You know what I'm saying?
When we're up there, just
we up there, you,
Super far.
that's like what,
you
10,000,
you can see the cars
30,000.
moving.
feet in the air?
They like little bitty ants.
I've never seen.
You got super eyes.
Hey,
Super duper
Super
high.
nigga.
That's that good vision.
super niggas here.
Eating the tomatoes.
Nah.
That's
Carrots.
the tomato carrots, you know.
Carrots.
You know.
Carrots make them eyes good. Nah, this
Oh,
is
yeah.
beautiful though, man. I really do appreciate y'all carving out some time to join my podcast, man.
Of course,
I'm gonna
of
definitely
course.
get y'all back on there. I wanna set up a nice little friendly debate between a round earther and I don't wanna say flat earther, but somebody
Flat
A
earther.
truther.
A flat earther and a round
Hey,
earther.
my man Kyrie.
Hey, Kyrie flat earther. So y'all shit. Nah, I definitely want to set that up. Constructive conversation between two opposing sides, man. Because I know y'all will be professional in what y'all got to say, and
Yeah.
y'all were great on this, man. So we in this podcast the same every time, man. Y'all say y'all fans of the show, so y'all know what I'm about. Do y'all know what I'm about to ask y'all? And
Oh yeah.
so
Chilling.
the
No,
wood,
you
you
already
know,
messed
have y'all
up.
seen it?
That boy said chilling.
What's the wood?
Oh yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Give me them cards.
Of course. Of
Nah, I'm
course.
playing.
Yeah, we seen the wood.
Look, she looked at him and said, "We
Look,
seen the wood."
That,
Oh, this is just like I always look at him.
okay.
You know, this my.
I mean, Dantonio ain't.
This my.
Are you speaking to him? Has he seen it? Y'all
Yeah, of course you've seen
So
it.
many
The what?
things.
With the black people, correct?
Hey,
You better stop it. You better stop it.
Leave, brother.
You better stop it. You better don't embarrass me.
Yeah,
Don't
they
you
in the woods
embarrass
for
me
real.
on this
They
podcast.
chasing
but,
each other or not.
This Mac and Hang, man. It's alright. Alright, Mackin.
Hey,